Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to New Lisbon. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. We're ready to bring you tonight's Scenic Bluffs spring football contest here between the Cashton Eagles as they travel to New Lisbon to face the Rockets. Cashton out in front at 3-0, the Rockets at 0-3, but we expect a pretty good ball game tonight nonetheless. We'll take a break and come back. Let's listen in. We'll have an interview with head coach Jared Hemmerschbach after this quick look from some of our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Lisbon. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, LLC. With me, head coach Jared Hemmerschbach of the Cashton Eagles as they travel here to Rocket Country. Jared, congratulations. Boy, a tough win last week, but a win. It's another W in the books.
Yeah, I think it's just another, building block for a program, finding ways to win when things don't go the way you want them to go and, just kind of gutting it out. And I thought as that game progressed and in the fourth quarter, we came together as a football team and put a drive together and, gave ourselves, the best opportunity to win there.
You know, what I was thinking, too, was a 7-6 lead. That's always a little precarious, but that drive that you put together to score, that was outstanding.
Yeah, and that's the growth that we're hoping to keep, continue to make with our program. I mean, they're young guys, trying to figure out, the game of football and, when we have to get it done, getting it done, and they did that. Mm-hmm.
We travel here to New Lisbon tonight, and I know that the Rockets, a very young team, they have not picked up a victory yet. How do you keep your guys focused?
We got to stay hungry and continue to focus on the goals that we set out as a football team. But don't underestimate this Rocket team. A lot of success in over the years, and Brad's he's gonna bring the energy for these guys, and we got to be prepared and be ready to go.
We're basically at the halfway point of our spring season. What can you say, one of the biggest things that's a surprise for you with your squad?
Weather right now. I think the weather has been awesome, but I really, the focus for the most part. There's just so many things, going on, in the spring with, the talk of track and baseball and softball, and you got prom coming up, and, the volleyball team had a nice little run here in the tournament. So, in the fall, it's just kind of football for the first month or so, then school starts. So, being in school, all the activities, and then still coming out and, practicing and then showing up for games, it's a big tribute to those kids and their focus.
Yeah. So let's go the other side. What's one thing that you'd want to work on and make an improvement on, not only the last tonight and the next 3 games, but going into the fall season?
Execution, believing in what we're doing, continuing to build off of that. Obviously going in the offseason, the weight room, the upperclassmen taking the underclassmen in as a team. And, if we continue to do the things here this spring, we have a lot to look forward to in the fall. And, you just work at it one day at a time.
Coach, we want to say thanks and congratulations for a 3-0 start. We wish you the best of luck tonight against the New Lisbon Rockets.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Head coach Jared Hemmersbach of the Cashton Eagles will be back with the national anthem and then the kickoff in just a couple of moments.
Strikes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back to New Lisbon. Thanks again to head coach Jared Hemmersbach for the fine interview as we get ourselves ready to go. The Rockets will be kicking off, and we're about set for this game to get underway. Here's the approach, and it'll come down to, you got Butzler, and that's who it is. It's going to be Butzler with the ball. Breaks to the outside. He has a chance, picking up more yards, spins around, stops, little stutter step, and is brought down at about the 35-yard line on a dandy little return here by Connor Butzler. freshman here for the Eagles. So the run back opening play getting the Eagles a little juiced up here right away. Our thanks going out to a number of those sponsors we're going to be mentioning. We want to start with the Westby Co-op Credit Union supporting today's broadcast. We appreciate their wonderful support. Look forward to serve you in 2021. Here we are. It's going to be Jacob Hunsinger up under center. Long count. He has Beyer in motion. Somebody must have moved. It's going to be a procedure call here on the Eagles on the first play from scrimmage. It'll be 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10. As they step that one off, ball placed back on about the 39-yard line instead. Opening series here for the Eagles, opening series of the ball game. Eagles coming in, as we mentioned, at 3-0, picking up a tough win last week at Wazika Seneca Steuben. Of course, that game played in Seneca. Here's your snap. Opening play. It's going to be O'Neill trying to get to the outside. He uses a stiff arm. He breaks free and is going to pick up a first down. And as he is run out of bounds over there, very close to the 25-yard line. They're going to say he got inside the 25 to the 24. A nice run there by O'Neill as he was able to get around the corner. He used a stiff arm to get past, looked like Chris Hart, number 52, out there as the defensive end. Was playing that one pretty well. He just couldn't wrap him up. Again, they'll put Beyer in motion. They'll get the pitch to him. He'll turn upfield. A nice inside tackle coming across there. That looked like 31. And Carson Welter making the stop. Coming in from that safety spot. Owens in there as well. So a short gain of a couple of yards. Give him a 2nd and 8 series now. As the Eagles come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go with that familiar I formation. Handoff, ball on the ground, picked up. Boy, that ball bounced right back into the hands of number 2 and Brett Hemmerspach. A gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 7 now. Hunsinger will have a lone back. Turn, handoff. It's going to be to O'Neill. Driven down. A nice head-on tackle there by 31 and Welter coming up to meet him. That's a short gain. Only a couple of yards on the play. Brings up a 4th and 5 now. And again, a good tackle here by the linebacker in Welter. Thanks again to those sponsors, the Westby Co-op Creamery. Stop in there for great dairy products. Downtown Westby, conventional and your organic products. They have wonderful selection. Here we are now with a 4th and 5. Ball on the 19-yard line. It's a long snap, a long count. Here's the throw to the outside. He has his man in Beyer. It's caught. He's brought down right around the 10. Oh, a nice little quick pass, a little down and out here. And Beyer is able to hang on to it. Ball placed on the 10. Should be 1st and goal here for the Eagles on the opening drive. 9:22 to go here in the quarter as they look to try and open up the drive with a score. Cook on the far side. Kleba here on the near side. Handoff. This is going to be Hemmerspach. He makes a move back to the inside. And a nice tackle here, closing the gap. That was number 74 in Tyler Schneider making the stop. Short gain, maybe a couple of yards on the carry. Let's see where they finally do spot the ball. Looks like they're going to give them 3. So 2nd and goal here on close to the 8-yard line. Thanks to head coach Brad Beaver. We up here in the stands, up in the announcer's booth. Typically he's down on the field, but he decided, or he's up here in the booth, but this time he decided to go on the ground and coach from there. Here is O'Neill with the run. Is he in? He is. An 8-yard scamper as he wanted to go to the outside. He broke back to the inside and was able to cross the goal line as he was tackled. So the opening score here on the drive on a nice run back by Butzler, and we have a 6-point lead at the 8-11 mark. Now dropping back here, looking to kick is Brady Hammersbach. It's going to be Hunsinger to hold. Here's a snap. The kick is up. It is no good. Off to the left side here. That will be a 6-0 lead here, as you can see, with 8:11 to go here in quarter number 1. Bayer will kick off here as we return to New Lisbon. Thanks going out to the Vostek Funeral Home, supporting families since 1970 during the time of the loss of a loved one. The place to go in Vernon County, Vostek Funeral Home. Here's the kick, and coming back on the return, trying to get to the outside here and being chased down at about the 28-yard line. That was number 21 in TJ Owens. Owens making the turn to the outside. Not a bad little return there. And good pursuit here by the Eagles. 1st and 10, coming back the other way from left to right now. Quarterback here in sophomore Ashton Pfaff. Sorry. I got his brother up here, younger brother up here, so he's going to help me when I mess up on those names. Here's a nice run coming up here, and now getting pushed out of bounds here on about the 42-yard line. That was a terrific run by Schenkel. So a terrific run there by Schenkel puts the ball in excellent field position here. They're putting it on the 42. It's 1st and 10. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the quarter. Pfaff in a shotgun with the handoff. Here comes a run, a tough run, hitting the 45-yard line. That's Menzinski in there on the stop. Hard run right there. Second and 7 here now for the Rockets as they're approaching the Eagle territory. Still about 4 or 5 yards to go on that. Here's the handoff again. Schenkel trying to get to the outside. Brought down quickly. In there on the play. That was Helgeson in there on the stop, number 65, as he broke through. Or Anderson was in there, along with Helgeson, I believe, for the stop. So 3rd and 6 here as the ball is placed on the 47. 6-0 score. The extra point kick no good as the Eagles, with a nice run back down to about the 35, they were able to punch it in on their initial possession of the ball game. Pfaff dropping back here from that shotgun formation. Looks like he's going to try and run. He is going to be stopped just shy of the 50 in there as number 50 in on the stop. That's James Harder. Anderson helping out as well, number 65, 55 in Sherburne just went out of the ball game. Clock continuing to run here now, 4th down, and about 4 yards to go. Dropping back is Schenkel to kick. Good snap, and the kick is off. Heading down to Byer. He makes the catch, trying to get here to the outside. He's able to make the turn, sidesteps one tackle, and then runs into Schenkel on the coverage. Wow, what a run and what a tackle in the open field by Schenkel. Down to the 40 with possession change here. We'll take a quick break and come back after this word. You're looking for homegrown, local, organic food and more. Stop in at the Viroqua Food Co-op. Helping us out today, downtown Viroqua. Here's a second possession. Ball on the ground. This time, New Lisbon recovers. Well, the ball never got into the hands of Hemmersbach, if that's who they were trying to get, and the ball was bouncing around in there, and that interior line able to make the play. We'll take a break. This again, a change of possession, the first turnover of the ball game on the Eagles. Well, Dr. Leon Klum, the Viroqua Dental Center, supporting today's broadcast here of Eagle football. Stop in. They're right behind Sleepy Hollow on the north side of Viroqua for your next beautiful smile. Here's a pitch to the outside. It's going to be Schenkel. Turns back inside, and a nice carry here. It's Byer in on the tackle. And there was another one in there. I didn't quite catch who it was. Byer actually making the final stop here on that particular play. But boy, what a run there by Schenkel once again. He is definitely running hard. Just shy of the first down, 2nd and 2 as he rumbled in there for 8 yards. Pfaff once again dropping back here in that shotgun. His back split on each side. Snap. No place to go. Trying to get to the outside. Able to make one move. Trying to get a second, but there's the third one in there to make the stop. That was Ethan Anderson, number 65, making the stop here after Pfaff dodged a couple of tackles. Trying to do that one on his own, and it looked like maybe a busted play there. So a loss of 3 on the play brings up 3rd and 5. Could have been a lot worse. 4:11. And the clock continuing to tick away. They'll break the huddle and head to the line of scrimmage. Pfaff will split Schenkel out in the slot position out on the far side. Put him in motion. Cutting across the middle of the field. He's going to fire to him. Ball is tipped away. Incomplete. Kleba in on the coverage as they tried to hit Schenkel on a quick inside move. And it's incomplete. The clock will stop with 3:42 to go here in quarter number 1. And again, 6-0 score here. Eagles out in front. Well, the Viroqua Booster Club supporting the Viroqua Athletics, bringing you today's ball game, and we look forward to the end of April and, of course, May, June, with a lot of softball and baseball from both Cashton, Westby, and the Viroqua Blackhawks. The VFW of Viroqua. No one does more for veterans than the VFW on the south side. Stopping there for that great Friday night fish. Here's a little screen pass to the outside. Schenkel with the catch and run, and brought down, but not until a first down was made on a quick pitch and run by Schenkel. Pfaff drew the lineman in and fired a shot over the top right on target. So first down, the clock will run. I didn't even see who was in on the tackle there. It was a good open field tackle. Was it 10? 2 and 10? All right. That was Hemmerspach. Here's a carry now. Schenkel is driven down by O'Neill. On that previous play, Klinkner in there, I guess, on the tackle. So it's a second down and 9, gain of 1 after the O'Neill stop. Rockets come up to the line of scrimmage. Pfaff with the snap. He'll pitch to the outside, trying to get around the corner. Open field, look out, there he goes. In for the score. That was Schenkel from 21 yards out. He made the turn, and he was not going to be stopped. I don't think we quite got that final end zone carry, but I tell you what, he was definitely motoring. Was not going to be denied. 6-6 your score here at the 2:56 mark, and now it's the Rockets to decide. Looks like they're going to be going for 2 here. Pfaff with the snap, rolls to the, trying to get to the left side, but Milsna is there and pulls him down. And that will put the score at 6-6 here with still 2:26 remaining here in quarter number 1. We'll take another quick break and be right back with more football action. Back we come here to New Lisbon. Thanks going out to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. Be sure to take a look at their website for all kinds of healthy, safe ideas for you. Here's the kick. The ball's going to come down to one of the deep men. This is going to be Hemmerspach. He moves right up the middle of the field, gets to the 40, and then he's brought down. Nice open field tackle there, and it's Eagle football. Well, on the previous possession, they fumbled the ball on the first down series. Let's see what happens here in series number 3. 6-6 score, 2:21 remaining. Well, Vernon Memorial Healthcare, what a job they continue to do, and their building project nearing the finish line. That should be fun to see. Here's a handoff up the middle. That might have been Menzinski. He's on the run. Who was the 22? Thank you. 22 in on the tackle here in O'Brien. Or who was on the tackle? Do you remember? Donaldson. Okay. Menzinski with the run. Donaldson with the tackle. Clock moving here at 1:45 and beyond here. They'll split a man out here. It's going to be Hunsinger looking downfield. He'll throw. Has a man. It's tipped and incomplete. Kleba nearly came up with it. Nice job defensively out there. Pfaff out there on the defensive side, creating some problems. Boy, I tell you what, that was the old hot potato there, and once it gets up in the air, at least 1 or 2 bounces, a lot of things can happen, and many times it's not good for the offense. But that time the ball wound up on the ground, and it's 3rd and 5. Byer split out here to the near side. Hunsinger turns, hands off. This is going to be O'Neill. A short gain as he's upended at the line of scrimmage. He'll make about a yard gain here on the stop 31, and Welter once again. See some real inspired play right now by the Rockets, looking to try and put their nose to the grindstone here in this ball game. 4th down now, and dropping back is Hunsinger in punt formation. We'll see if there's the snap. It's a good snap. Kick is going to come down, end over end. They get out of the way, and it takes a Cashton bounce all the way down to the 5-yard line, where that's where Byer is able to stop it, and it'll be 1st and 10 coming back the other way. We'll take a break ourselves with 41 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. We got a tie ball game at 6 apiece. Up the line of scrimmage come the Rockets here after the change of possession, the punt by the Eagles. Pfaff will put a man in motion and run right up the middle here. And it looks like that could be a gain of about 5, awfully close to 5 here. That was Welter on the carry. Hemmerspach making the stop. Coming up from, looks like he's in that cornerback safety position. Byer actually the safety, so from that cornerback spot. Time looks like it's going to run out here in quarter number 1, and that means we'll take a break ourselves once again. They'll change field position, and we'll return with quarter number 2 and a tie ball game. The Rockets with the ball. It'll be 2nd and 5 when we come back. Rockets come out onto the field here at the start of quarter number 2 in a tie ball game at 6 apiece. Our thanks once again going out to, let's take a look at, Vernon Manor Healthcare. They got a great facility coming up, being built, and looking at late April, early May for that facility to open up. Look forward to seeing that go. Here's the man in motion, and Pfaff will toss to that man in motion, and it's a quick run and catch. And over there, Jenko again, Tyson Menzinski and partners out there on the tackle. Brings up a 1st and 10, as that was a nice little catch and run. Ball is placed on the 20. Pfaff with the snap, the handoff, inside handoff, and not a lot going on in that particular run as the defense for the Eagles stood strong there. Harder in on the stop, the nose guard. Second and 11, a loss on the play. Previous play, a quick toss back to the outside. Ball is on the ground. It'll be incomplete. Versimek not able to pick that one up off from the ground. A little bit of a low throw, but give Pfaff some credit. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry, and he still saw his open man. Well, Vernon Electric Cooperative out there on Swigum Road supporting today's broadcast. Appreciate their fine support. Serving Southwest and Western Wisconsin. Here's a toss on the outside. It's caught. And a first down on a catch. Again, tough to bring down. Schenkel again on the catch. Just a nice little route there, and well, the Eagles are going to have to decide if they want to play up on them maybe just a little bit more and try and slow them down. First and 10, ball placed on the 32. Cook with that previous play with the stop. Pfaff with the clap of the hands, the handoff here. Schenkel going to be pulled down from behind. James Hunt, number 21, saw him diving, trying to get to the back of Schenkel, and he was able to do so. A loss on the play, back a couple of yards, and in fact, it's on the other side of the 30, so make it a 2nd and 13 now. The sun slowly going down. Thanks to Vernon Communications, you'll be able to watch this tape delay broadcast beginning sometime around we should be on the Friday or Saturday. We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's a timeout on the field here. First timeout of the ball game. This one is going to be charged to the Rockets. We'll take a break and come back with more high school football in a moment. Here we come off from the timeout, and the Rockets up to the line of scrimmage, ready to roll. Here's a play looking downfield. The toss just out of the reach of his would-be receiver here. That was number 3 and John Olson. Well, a nice little try there, but he just couldn't quite reach it. So 3rd and 13 as the clock stops off from that incomplete pass. 9:28 remaining here in the first half. Pfaff again in that shotgun with the slap of the hands, looking downfield, comes to the outside, and a little miscue on that one. Schenkel had turned upfield, and Pfaff had tossed the ball. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 13 now. That kick is going to go out of bounds. And 40-yard line. All right, well, the Eagles are going to come up with some pretty good field position here. And we do have a flag on the field. We'll have to wait and see what that's all about before we take a little break here. We'll try and get the initial play. It's going to be a hold here on the Eagles. Let's see if that means that they will not have possession of the football. We'll take a break, let them get that sorted out. We'll return in a moment. Well, the Eagles still have possession of the football, but it's 10 yards further back. Ball will be just inside the 30, placed on the 29. Let's see if Hunsinger is the quarterback. He is. He'll turn and hand off. This looks to be O'Neal with the run. And he'll move back on the right side of the 30-yard line, place it on about the 33. So it's going to bring up about 2nd and 7 here now for the Eagles. Thanks going out to Snowflake Ski and Golf. That's Steve Clement and crew down there at Timber Coulee. Check out that nifty little golf course. 9-hole golf course. A lot of fun. Here's a run by Cook on a little misdirection play, and he's got a big run coming up. He gets across the 50 down near the 40. They're going to mark him at about the 42-yard line here for the Eagles on a huge run, but we got a flag here in the backfield. Well, that's going to be a tough break there. That's going to go against the Eagles after Cook is making a terrific move. That'll set him back a few yards. We have a man getting looked at here for the Eagles, or check that for the Rockets, I should say. So while they do that and set things off, they walk the penalty off. We'll take a little break. Well, the Eagles on a holding call lose a terrific run by Aiden Cook. And the clock will begin here with 8:30 to go in the half. Hunsinger looking now as he drops back. He fires downfield. It is. Oh, he had it in his hands and then dropped it. Was Kling. Looking to try and come up with a one-handed grab. Just couldn't wrap up the other hand on top of the ball as it slips to the ground. And it's 3rd and 17. Kling with some real nice catches last week at Seneca. But this time it skipped off his hand. Well, thanks to Sleepy Hollow and the 3 facilities there on the north side of Viroqua, when it comes to your next great vehicle, there's the place to go. Sleepy Hollow, Spanky and the crew will help you out with everything and anything they can do. Hunsinger in trouble is going to go down. In there on the tackle, had a lot of help. Looked like we had 74 in there in Tyler Schneider, 57 in Cowan as well. And it's 4th and 20 with the ball on the 21. Schenkel dropping back along with Fowler. Here's the snap, the approach, the kick, a line drive kick coming down. Takes a wicked bounce off the one player. Is Schenkel picking the ball up, and he's going to be brought down just inside the 50 in Eagle territory. They'll mark it on about the 49. We'll take a break ourselves here right now. We'll return with 7:33 to go here in half number 1. 6-6 ball game. Back we come. My thanks right here to my left is Kobe Pfaff. He is one of my spotters. I'm going to utilize his knowledge with the Rockets. So thanks to Kobe for helping me out here today. As the Rockets come up to the line of scrimmage, it's a high snap. Pfaff dropping back, has the throw, has his man. It's going to be Schenkel and an open field tackle here by Hemmerspach. But again, a nice catch and run by Schenkel. And a terrific little pass there by Pfaff. 2nd and short, it's going to be 2nd and inside yard here to go for the first down. Well, Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare supporting today's broadcast. Of course, the corporate office located there in Cashton, where you'll find medical, dental, chiropractic support, as well as behavioral. I think they might even have some acupuncture stuff going on there, right? So stop in there, give them a call. Here's a handoff, and not much happening on that one, as meeting him at the line of scrimmage is Anderson, along with 53 in there, and Lucas Helgeson. Those two teamed up to make the stop. Actually, about a half-yard loss on the play. It'll make it a solid 3rd and 1. Clock continuing to move here. A beautiful night, very mild. High today of around 60 degrees, maybe a little better, 64. And they're talking a potential freezing mark down to 32. We'll see. Here is the handoff. Schenkel pops to the outside. He has the first down and more. All of a sudden, the feet went out from underneath them. Giesler in on the tackle, along with number 50 in James Harder following him. But not before a real nice run here. About 5, maybe 6 yards on the carry for Schenkel. Pfaff coming back to the huddle here with the play. Rockets trying to put a drive together here and put the pressure on the Eagles in a tie ball game. 6 apiece right now, but the Rockets with the advantage on the drive. Here's Pfaff under some pressure. This time he's going to go down. Harder coming through with the stop. Kling in there helping out. I saw Hunsinger's number. There was a lot of Eagles. Well, the clock continues to run here, and it's a long 2nd and 19 as the nose of the football is placed on the 40-yard line of the Eagles. Backs on each side of Pfaff. He will take a look. He'll fire. It's caught. Little give and go. The hook and ladder, and that's going to do it. There goes Schenkel for the score. Well, the hook and ladder worked to perfection on that one, and the Rockets have the lead. Well, a 40-yard touchdown pass. Ball wound up in the hands of John Olson on the throw, and then he lateraled it back to Schenkel, who was in the clear. Was not touched. And it's 12-6. Looking for the 2-point conversion now. There's the snap. Pfaff looking. He's not going to get it. On the stop, Hunsinger coming up to make the play here on the Rockets, but they have the lead. 4:24 to go here in the half. It's 12-6 New Lisbon. Ethan Klinkner and Connor Butzler will be the deep men for Cashton as the Eagles look to set up for the kick, and a 12-6 lead off a hook and ladder play. Here's the approach. A short kick bounced around, and who's got it? It's going to be New Lisbon's ball. That one bounced off from trying to get to it. I saw Verkin, but I don't know if it was if it bounced off his leg or who, but as it is, wow, the Rockets coming up big. I don't know that that was even an intentional onside kick. It just came off the tee a little bit oddly. And Eagles now with their backs to the wall a little bit. Ball's placed on the 43-yard line of the Eagles, and the Lisbon in business once again. Schenko will be in motion. Here's the snap, the turn, handoff. First man, lone man through, and getting tripped up there. Helgeson, that was Welter, I believe, with the run, yes. And it's going to be no gain, they say. 2nd and 10 here now for the Rockets. Cashton trailing here, 12-6. Our thanks going out to the Riverbank supporting today's broadcast. And you can stop in and see Katie Helseth at both the Westby branch on the south side or in downtown Coon Valley. Find her there in the mornings and Westby in the afternoons. Here's a little toss that's coming back to Schenko. He makes the inside move and he's brought down. Going to pick up about a 5-yard run here off from that, but we got a flag on that play, and Jacob Hunsinger says go ahead and push him back. Checking to see what the call was. A block in the back. So a block in the back will nullify a nice little catch here for Schenko, and they'll step that one off. And it becomes 2nd and 20. Rockets with the ball and the lead here with 3:15 and plus as it continues to count down. Slight breeze moving from left to right. We'll split a man out here on the near side. That's Olsen. Pfaff with the snap. He'll turn and hand off here. Schenko, I believe, with the carry. He gets a nice run here. Gets back on the Eagles side. Menzinski with the stop. It's going to be placed on about the 48-yard line, they'll say. Third down and 15 for the sophomore here in Ashton Pfaff. Quarterbacking. Of course, the quarterback in Hunsinger is also a sophomore here for Cashton. So a couple of young quarterbacks doing the job so far here in tonight's ball game. Here's the snap down on the ground. Finally getting the ball handed off here and nothing happening. Loss on the play. Hunt was in there. You see who else in the middle there, but boy, that defensive line really coming after him. Well, it's going to be 4th and a long, long ways to go here. 4th and 20 for the Rockets. The Eagles are going to call a timeout and look to try and get the ball back. Well, it's 4th and 20 as Schenko drops back in punt formation. We'll pan back a little bit here. Byer, lone man, the kick, takes a bounce, and he'll pick it up on about the 15-yard line, trying to get here to the inside. Whoa. He made a spin move and comes up at about the 24-yard line where he stopped. Cowan making the stop. They're going to put the ball just inside the 25, so we'll say the 24. With a minute 40 to go here, Eagles 76 yards to go here to try and tie this game up. They'll split Byer out here to the near side. Kling will be in the slot. Here is a turn handoff. It's going to be a short run. O'Neal with the run. And, wow, that tell you what, that was a great job in there as I think that was that Cowan maybe in on the stop, they said. Cowan was? Okay. Hunsinger will bring them in up to the line of scrimmage. Again, the turn, the handoff, and again, a short gain here. Trying to get a quick hitter up the middle, but O'Neill not able to bust through the line. That interior line for the Rockets holding strong so far here in this first half action. Clock continuing to run. When the next snap, it'll be under 40 seconds. Byer out here on this near side. The turn, he's going to look downfield. Here comes the throw. It is caught and out of bounds here. Byer making the grab. Well, throwing a bit of a dime right there was Hunsinger. He put that one right on the money, and the ball is on the 45-yard line of the Rockets. And let's see what we have, a timeout. We do have a timeout here by Cashton as they sit in pretty good field position, but again, now the clock might be their enemy. We'll take a break and come back and see what head coach Jared Hemmersbach and the Eagles have on the old playbook. Eagles come right up to the line of scrimmage off from their timeout. And we'll put Byer on the far side. This is Cook, and now here's the throw. Oh, a big time hit. Timed real well there. Kleba making the grab, and he stopped right in his tracks. Here comes the quick snap, looking downfield. Here's the throw. He has his man in Kling, and he goes out of bounds. That's down around the 21, 22-yard line. We'll see. Take a look here. I think somewhere in there. It's going to be around the 24-yard line, they say. All right, so time for one more play with 4 seconds remaining. Got to shoot one down close to the end zone, you would think. Hunsinger directing traffic. Now we got a whistle and a timeout. Timeout with the Rockets as they want to take a look at their defense here. Might as well use it here. The one thing you don't want if you're the Rockets is to not be somewhat prepared, I guess. We'll take a break ourselves, be right back with our likely last play of the half. Back we come, and again, 4 seconds remaining here. Our thanks going out to Right Choice Construction. It's Rich Kopus and crew. Here is Hunsinger dropping back. He's going to throw downfield. He has a man. It's intercepted. Schenkel can come all the way back. He is out of bounds. Schenkel pushed out of bounds, but he had a terrific run back. He had a good head of steam up. That is going to be the end of the half. And a terrific job. Hunsinger just couldn't get the ball to his man. I think that might have been Byer. Was open for a moment, but Schenkel really closed the gap. Well, after this first half, boy, let's take a look here. You can see it's 12-6. The Eagles marching down the field on the opening play, or the opening series, as Butzler brought them down to about the 35 on the opening kickoff. And then they were able to punch it in. After that, it's been pretty much the Rockets as they picked up 2 scores. They went ahead on a hook and ladder, and they have the lead from, that was about 40 yards out. They have the lead now at 12-6. Thanks again to Rich Kopus and the crew. That is the Right Choice Construction located at Black River Avenue. Be sure to give them a call when it comes to all your renovation needs. And our thanks to Premier Co-op supporting today's broadcast. Scenic Gasoline located in on the south side of Westby. And, of course, their Ace Hardware. Well, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more action here from New Lisbon following these words. We come, second half action ready to get underway here as Bayer will set up for the approach. Here it is, and second half underway. It's going to go down to the deep man. This is looks to be Schenkel once again. He'll get up to about the 32. Oh, it's Owens. Okay, Owens. And he will get up to about the 32, 33-yard line where he is stopped. First and 10 here, and they will put it on the 33. Well, thanks again to those sponsors. Let's take a quick peek at Nordic Lanes on the northwest side of Westby. Thanks to Scott and Sue for all their great support. Check out all those delicious pizzas that they have. My goodness, you can't go wrong there. And, of course, they have a luncheon, dinner, supper special each and every day. Here we are with the Rockets in a 12-6 lead. They'll get the ball turned and brought down quickly. James Harder in there. Also had, let's take a look here. I think it was number 53 in Helgeson in on the stop. Schenkel losing about a yard on that one. Rockets with a 2nd and 11. Pfaff puts the man in motion. That is Schenkel. A handoff. It's going to be up the middle, and that is going to be Welter. He'll get to about the 35. Let's see if that's where they'll place the ball. Brings up a probably third and take it either a short 7, long 8, somewhere in that vicinity. Anyways, this is one where the defense will try to make a stand. Eagles, with the initial possession of the ball game, was able to get some things going. And but after that, it's been pretty much the Rockets. Dropping back, here's a short pass underneath. It's caught, and it's going to be short of the first down. O'Neal in there on the stop. Beckwith. Oh, Versamek with the catch, all right. So 4th down. Schenkel will drop back in punt formation. Byer, the lone back for the Eagles. Here's the approach. Oh, a beautiful kick. And takes the bounce. It's going to take a big rocket bounce. And it's going to get down almost to the 10-yard line, where it's going to be downed. 1st and 10, coming back the other direction. We'll take a break. Coming right back, here we go with the play. It's going to be a snap, and up the middle here, it's going to be O'Neill with the carry. He'll pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards, and that was not an easy carry. Olsen on stop here. Rockets with only a handful of seniors, so a relatively young team, so gaining a lot of experience here in this spring football season. Turn, the snap, and the handoff. It's going to be O'Neill. He's going to get the 1st down as he's run out of bounds. Got to the outside and was able to pick up an extra 4 or 5 yards for the 1st down. Ball placed on the 25, 1st and 10. Hunsinger with the turn, and we're going to get a flag here as O'Neill breaks free. This is going to come back. He's got a nice run, but it's probably going to be off or not. They're going to get a hold call here on somebody. And that's a little frustration there being shown by the Eagles. Kind of wondering what in the world just happened on that one when O'Neill was over here on this near sideline and the flag was in the middle of the field. Well, we got a man down here being looked at for the Rockets, so we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the next play. As you can see, the penalty is being walked off. Well, 1st and 22 now for the Eagles. Off from the hold call, and the handoff going up the middle here. I believe that was O'Neill. Not much on that one as the Rocket line, that interior defense really clamping down. A short gain of 1. They're split Kleba out here in the slot along with Cook. Dropping back is Hunsinger. He throws. He has Cook gets brought down. Incomplete on a well-timed defensive play. TJ Owens with the defensive stop. And it brings up 3rd and 20. Hunsinger under some pressure. He's going to go down as the Rocket defense explodes for a huge stop. And it's going to bring up a 4th and forever now. And the Eagles will have to kick the ball away. Rockets looking to be in pretty good field position after this kick. Fourth and 25. Here's Hunsinger. Sitting back, waiting for the snap. And looks like the Eagles moved in the line. That'll cost them another 5 yards. Now Hunsinger will be kicking from the end zone. Hunsinger with a good snap. Here's the kick. It's going to come down here at about the 30, maybe 40-some yard line. Got away from one man. Now Schenkel continuing, and he's going to be shouldered out of bounds. Bayer had him dead to rights, and somehow he got away from him and got down. And again, like I said, great field position. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and see where they spot the ball. To the Main Street Mobile Mart helping us out tonight. That's Rob and Tammy and the whole crew down that way. Appreciate their terrific support with Synergy Mobile Fuel Products. Well, the 25-yard line is where the ball has spotted the Rockets again in tremendous field position. Here's the pitch to the deep man. This is Schenkel. He's pulled down from behind. Somebody was hustling over there. You had Cook. And let's take a look here at who else. You got Menzinski and Ethan Anderson. Well, a timeout here as someone down on the ground. We'll take a break ourselves. 12-6 score, Rockets. Giesler goes off under his own power after making the stop. Slow to get up here off from the tackle of Schenkel. Loss on the play of about 2 yards brings up a 2nd and 12. Pfaff gets the snap. He's going to look downfield. Has his man is caught, and the tackle by Cook. TJ Owens with a good body protection of the football, able to make the grab as Cook came in over the top to make the stop. 3rd and 1, though, and a nice pickup of about 11 yards on that toss. Well, the Eagles trying to keep the Rockets out of the end zone here, and they started off in great position on the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can come up with a stop here in a 3rd and short. And now trying to get to the outside is Pfaff. He's able to do so. Let's see where they're going to place the ball. It looks like he's going to be down for a little bit of a loss here on the play. The clock is stopped here. Looks like we're going to take a timeout. So we can do the same here as we might have another player down on the field here for the Rockets. We'll take a break. Well, Pfaff comes out. Schenkel comes back in here. He will be the quarterback. Trying to get to the outside. He's spun down. That was Menzinski on the chase, and he was able to grab him and get him down from behind. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They will take over the change of possession. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be right back. Going out to Gasser's Bar and Grill. Tala and the crew helping out here with today's broadcast as they look to serve you with all kinds of terrific luncheon specials and a great atmosphere there at Gasser's Bar and Grill. Breaking free, here we go. This is O'Neal, and he is going to go. He's close. He's pushed out at about the 5-yard line. A 75-yard run. Pushed out from behind, and the Eagles are in business. Schenkel in there, able to get to him and push him out of bounds at the last moment. Hunsinger will bring the guys up to the line of scrimmage. Menzinski, the up man. O'Neal, the deep man here, looking to throw. Now Hunsinger has it himself. He makes the toss. It is caught. out there in the flat. Looks like that was Beyer with the diving grab. Wow. Running towards Beyer. Beyer was running towards the sideline, but in the end zone, he was able to make the sliding grab. And now we got a tie ball game at the 4:42 mark, and Cashton will look for the extra point. This will be Brady Hemmerspach looking to kick. Hunsinger will hold the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Eagles now out in front by a score of 13-12 when we come back here to New Lisbon. Welter and Schenkel, two of the three deep here for the Rockets, as the kick by Beyer. Here comes a run back, a stop, hit and brought down. There was Klinkner in there. Also Kleba helping out. And it looked like it might have been number 56 in there, and Jack Schreier possibly as well. One of the guys in there. Thanks going out again, embroidery and more. That is Greg Danes and family. Stop in and say hi and check out what they can do for you when it comes to your team attire. Great place to go when it comes to hats, t-shirts, pullover shirts, much more. Here is the first play. They're going to be a toss inside, right in the middle, and a great defense and an even better catch. Boy, the defense was there, but a nice grab coming up by T.J. Owens. He is tough. Cook was right on top of that one, and threading the needle on the throw was Pfaff. Second down and 9. Second and 1 off from a 9-yard catch is what I meant to say. 13-12 lead here for the Eagles as they just scored. O'Neal broke one for about 75 yards and then a 5-yard touchdown pass for the score. Pfaff turns, hands off here, looking to go up the middle, stop short of the first down. Helgeson in there. Might not be any gain at all here. We'll keep it at 3rd and 1. Well, this particular weekend we're going to have some nice weather and then back to some cooler weather before we start seeing a change. Let's hope that changes for the better and for a long, long time with the football season. And then, of course, you got your spring softball and baseball coming up here at the end of April, and that's the last thing you want is some of that cold, crummy weather. That ball incomplete. Whoa. Schenkel not able to get to that one. Brings up a 4th and 2. And we might be looking at a punt. We'll have to wait and see here. And Pfaff is going to bring a play in. Looks like the Rockets are going to go for it here. Let's see if they try to draw the Eagles offside. Schenkel is back. Second clap is good. Here's the kick, end over end. It's going to be a little short one. And looking to get away from it. The ball is grabbed here by Keegan Schenkel. That will put the Eagles on about the 34-yard line here on their own territory. Well, we'll take a quick break and come back with more action here from New Lisbon. A lot of football to play here. We want to say thanks to Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Mark Evinger and family, stop in there, take a look at all that they have when it comes to country clipper, zero-turn lawnmowers, and more. Well, a illegal procedure call. The whistle was blowing just as the ball was snapped, and I think it'll be 1st and 15. I don't think that particular play counted, and that's what the call is. So 1st and 15 once they step it off. Yeah, the north side of Viroqua is Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell. .238 remaining here in quarter number 3. Here's the snap, the turn, the spin, and what a little run there. Trying to get some back was Menzinski. He's able to get about 6 or 7 of it back. And it's 2nd and 8. So a little better position here now for the Eagles. Hunsinger comes back into the huddle with the play. Up under center, Hunsinger with that I formation. Inside handoff again. Menzinski's pushed back. Wow, pretty good hit right there. Olsen in there on the stop. Gain of a couple there, so 3rd and 5 here. It's a long 5 for Cashton, as Dylan Byer will bring the play in from the sideline. Also coming back into the ball game, number 32 here in Scenic. Here we go with a 3rd down call, and the handoff, it's going to be a reverse, inside reverse. This is Byer, got to the outside, and a nice run as he gets from the 39-yard line of the Eagles. He'll pick up 11 and make it another 6 or 7 on top of that for an 18-yard pickup and a 1st down. Well, that inside handoff on the reverse worked to pretty good perfection on that one. 1st and 10. Now in Rocket territory, the Eagles. Handoff. This is going to be O'Neill. Breaks through one tackle and turns the shoulder pads forward and pushes down. Versamek in on the tackle. He'll push down to close to the 35-yard line and make it the 36. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Well, you're looking for the great Culver's food, the drive-through on the north side of Viroqua. It's where food is grown, not made. I tell you what a job they continue to do, and of course, the flavor of the day. Here's Menzinski with the carry. He breaks through for a 1st down. Now the ball on the ground. We'll have to wait and see if they called him down or not. Looks like it will be Cashton ball as the clock shows 5 seconds remaining. They'll wind it up and the time will run down, and we'll take a break because it'll be quarter number 4 coming up when we return. Cashton out in front, 13-12 here at New Lisbon. back we come here to New Lisbon, and it's a 13-12 lead for the Eagles. They have the ball in a 1st and 10 situation here. Hunsinger will turn, he'll hand off. It's going to be O'Neill with a nice run. He gets down to the outside. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down. That might have been Hemmersbach, not O'Neill. That's who it was. Cook will bring a play in from the sideline. Benzinski, the up man. They're set. It's going to be a handoff. Second man through, spun down quickly. Versamek on the stop, and Hemmersbach, not much on that one. O'Neill and Byer come back into the huddle. They'll split Byer way out here to the near side. There he is. Turn the handoff. It's going to be O'Neill trying to get to the outside. He's able to do so. And let's see where they have it. It's a touchdown. From the 14, he got around the corner and he scooted inside the pylon for the score. And it's 19-12, Cashton. And we'll look to see if the extra point kick by Hemmersbach will be attempted. Hunsinger to hold. Now let's take a look here. We got some flags. That's going to go against the Eagles now. That'll make it a little tougher. And the Eagles will go for 2 now. They'll break the huddle and they'll split Cook way out on that far side. Hunsinger up under center. Going to turn and handoff and a run. And they're in. Following that left side, O'Neill breaks through for the 2. And it's 21-12 Cashton. We'll take another quick break here as we say thanks to more of those terrific sponsors. Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Coon Valley, Stoddard, and the Chaseburg area with excellent HD broadcasting. Don't forget their packages with movies and much more. We'll be back after this. Fire to kick off after the score, and the 2-point conversion is good for the Eagles. They hold a 9-point advantage right now with 10:58 to go in the ball game. Here's the whistle and the approach. It's a great kick coming down. It's going to take a bounce and down on a knee. That might have been Owens. That's who it was. All right. So the Rockets, well, a little deep in their own territory. The ball is placed right on the 20-yard line. That was a booming kick by Byer. Thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. Well, they're doing all they can do right now when it comes to the fertilizer season. Of course, planting coming up right around the corner. Some people, I think, might have already been doing that. Hopefully it wasn't a little early with some of the potential frost in that, but you know, it's a hardy crop, right? Here we go. The snap, a quick toss to the far side, and coming up quickly to meet him on the reception, that was Cook. So Aiden Cook making the stop. Owens not able to get positive yards on that one. The catch and the stop, loss of a couple, brings up 2nd and 12. So 2nd and 12 here now for the Rockets. And we're going to get a whistle. We might get a timeout here. We'll have to wait and see. It is. That's what the call is. Timeout just prior to the snap. We'll do the same with 10:10 remaining here in the ball game. And Cashton out in front, 21-12. Rockets come out to the line of scrimmage, as do the Eagles. Looking to throw the ball downfield, has a man open. It is caught. Catch over here by John Olson, one of the seniors here for the Rockets. Well, they just lifted that one up and over. He got behind the defense, and the Eagles closed in, but just a little too late right after the reception. Here's another toss inside. That's incomplete. Well, it might have been thrown just a little bit behind them. Second and 10 now. Ball on the 45. Well, thanks to John Maslevicek, of course, at that Farmers Union Co-op, helping us out once again. Here's the snap, throw, downfield, caught, and it looks like it could be enough for the first down. Right on the line, boy. That was a great grab over there again by T.J. Owens. They might look for a measurement here. I think that's what they're going to do just to be safe. But boy, it sure looks like that would be a first down. But they're gonna bring the chains out and take a little closer look here just to be safe. So the clock stops, and we're going to get a good view of this one as it is half the length of the football, and it's 1st and 10 Rockets. Well, when it comes to organic farming with fertilizer, seed, much more, you want to grow an organic garden, stop in at Highway 27 at Cashton Farm Supply and talk to Ernie Peterson and any of his crew. Chris is over there. Here's the snap, looking to go downfield. Here's a throw. He got his man. It is picked off. I think we're going to get a pass, probably a pass interference call here as Beyer is finally spun down. But we got a flag here. In fact, we have two flags, one here on the 30 and one out there on about the 15-yard line. Officials probably saw the same thing. I'm going to talk this one over, and it's going to come back here for the Rockets. They'll take the discussion here and make sure everybody understands the call. They huddle up, the officials will. Pass interference, and there was a hold call. And unsportsmanlike, on New Lisbon, says the official. And they're going to talk this one over. We'll take a break and come back and see what we have. The Rockets will maintain possession here as it was defensive holding, and then the interception occurred. But then there was apparently unsportsmanlike foul of some sort that took place on the Rockets, so they moved the ball back. It will be 1st and 15, but New Lisbon does have the ball. Now they're still checking things out here as far as where the chains are going to be. I guess they're going to say, no, it's 1st and 10. All right, well, we'll go with that. 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line of Cashton. Dropping back to pass, got the throw off just in time. And look out, here they go. Down the sideline, pushed out of bounds. Pretty good play there. Owens, was it? That was Schenko, all right. Schenko, he really shows some speed as he catches the ball. He breaks down that sideline for a 1st down. Ball placed on the 33 as he stepped out of bounds a little further back than what was first expected. Pfaff under center here on the snap now from the shotgun. Throws out here in the flat. It's caught once again. Up over the top, we got a flag on the play. We'll see who that's going to go against. It looks like it's against the offensive pass interference that time. Number 2, Cox pushing off on Hemmersbach. So that's going to come back and cost the Rockets. Well, clock continues to run now. Under 8:40 to go in the game. Here's the snap. Quick toss. Knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Nice job in there by that Eagle defense. The interior line. Thanks to Kevin Kirking, Cashton Building Supply, when it comes to all your building needs. That hometown flavor, hometown pricing, I tell you what, they have all kinds of great things for your next job. And you can talk to Courtney Kuzi, CBS Design, when it comes to getting a real nice 3D picture of your design and make things come to life. Here's the throw down the field. It is picked off. On the interception, it's Benzinski running. He's going to be brought down at about the 46, 47-yard line. So a turnover here for the Eagles this time around. And this one counts. We'll take the break and come right back with Eagles on the offense. Hunsinger up under center here with that I formation. He'll turn and hand off. It's going to go to O'Neal. He breaks to the outside. He's got a real good wall, and he dives forward down around that 10-yard line. I think he's inside the 10. Let's see where they finally spot the ball. Might be right on the line. And there it is, just inside the 10. So first and goal here as Cashton looking to try and put another score on the board. Clock is wound up and running. Turn, inside man is going to be Menzinski. He's hit hard after maybe a 2 or 3 yard gain. So a gain here of about 4. So second and goal on the 5. They'll split Cook way out here on the right, out of the picture. Handoff, O'Neal making the move. Spun back to the inside. He'll be short of the goal line. He'll gain about 1. They're going to actually place the ball on the 3, so just about a 2 yard gain. Kling in the slot. Hunsinger keeping it himself. He'll push forward. Still moving. We'll see what happens here. He's going to be just short. That interior line and helping out in there was Tyler Schneider plugging the hole. Ball placed on the 1, and it's 4th and goal. Well, a little crunch time here for both teams. Eagles obviously would like to get in, and the Rockets would like to get the stop. Here's a turn. It's going to be O'Neal. He's in easily. Off that left tackle, he's in for the score. Over on that side, you got a couple of big guys in there with Milsna and Kleba opening up the holes. Also have Helgeson as a guard, I believe, in there. I'm trying to look for the number. Well, let's take a look here. It's 75, and Gabe Peterson. There it is. Kick is up, and it is good. The Eagles tack on another point, and that puts the score at 6:01 remaining at 28-12. Fire set to kick off as we return here. Thanks again to those terrific sponsors. And, of course, Bobby John's one of those sponsors on Front Street. Well, check out all that they have. They have a terrific menu, many different breakfast, lunches, and dinner specials throughout the week. Here we are with the kick, picking the ball up, trying to get to the inside. The ball is on the ground. They're going to say he was down on the play. Good call there. Owens bringing the ball down, lost it as his knee touched the ground, though. Sounds like Giesler was in there making the stop. Good to see him back in after coming out for a little bit earlier in the ball game. 5:55 remaining here in this game. Spring football. What a job that's been here for all the teams. Getting an opportunity to play here. No postseason action from my understanding of things. Pfaff dropping back, has his man. It's caught out there in the open, and now breaking free back to the inside. And what a run over here. Owens showing off his quickness. able to make the turn back to the inside, picking up another maybe 5-6 yards on that. But just a tremendous run as New Lisbon showing no signs of quitting out here today. So 1st and 10, they moved from, about the, 30-yard line, their own 30. So give them about, let's see, 20, 30, about 33, 34 yards on that. Dropping back, here's a throw to the outside. This one skipped off the ground, incomplete. Olsen couldn't quite get to that one. .521 remaining here in the ball game. Well, the Bank of Cashton now officially into the new facility this past week. Congratulations going out to them, Scott Wall and his team of professionals in the finance world. Check them out. Check out the new facility. Here's a throw under the screen here. It's going to be caught. Just a rifle shot there. Olsen with a sliding catch. 3rd and 5 now. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Rockets come back out. Looking downfield, there's the throw. It's caught. Trying to catch the seam of that defense. They're able to do just that. Anderson in on the stop. Short gain on the play, only a couple of yards. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 3 here as they look to try and come up with a first down and keep this drive going as the clock continues to move. On the snap, it'll be pushing the 4-minute mark remaining in the ball game. Dropping back is Pfaff. He's under some pressure. Kling coming after him. The throw is incomplete, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Pfaff doing all he could to bide some time there, but Kling was really coming on strong. Well, we'll take a break with 3:52 to go here in the ball game. Cashton will take over on downs. Cashton comes up to the line of scrimmage off from the timeout. Now they have their offense set the way they want. Here's the turn, inside handoff. It's going to be Ethan Klinkner right up the middle for a gain of about 9. Brings up a 2nd and 1. Klinkner able to pop through that interior line. Hemmersbach in doing the quarterbacking now. This should be Brady Hemmersbach, number 12. Checking to make sure he has enough players, and now they're ready. Again, the turn. Klinkner again up the middle. He spins up to about the 46-yard line. Versamek in on the tackle. Under 3 minutes to go. The clock stops as they move the chains, and then they wind it back up again. Well, thanks to ADRC, the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located out there on Courthouse Avenue in Viroqua. 637-5201, the number to call. If you know of a senior citizen or a citizen with a disability that might be in a bit of a tough spot. Here's the inside handoff, still on the carry. Broke to the outside. Let's take a look here. Whoa, they just snuck to the outside. Hammersbach with the carry. Went up the middle, and then all of a sudden he broke to the left-hand side and down the sidelines, picking up a first down. Ball placed on about the 31. On the snap, it'll be under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And our final sponsor of the evening is American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, located in Westby and Viroqua. And now they'll go into the victory type formation where they'll take the snap and take a knee. Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. It's the family that you choose. That's the American Family Insurance. Thanks to Phil and all of his great crew in both communities, Westby and Viroqua. Well, the Eagles in a hard-fought game here with New Lisbon. New Lisbon playing a real solid game all the way through into that third quarter, deep into the third quarter before Cashton was able to take a lead at 13-12. And then once they got that lead, they tacked on another score here early in the fourth. And the game is going to be 28-12 here with the Eagles moving to 4-0. And again, a well played but a tough loss here for the Rockets. And their record will drop to 0-4. But a lot of real good experience for both teams as they're relatively young and they're only going to get a lot better. This will be the final snap of the ball game. They'll take that and the knee, and Cashton and New Lisbon will shake hands here with the two teams coming out, congratulating each other. And we will say, as the clock continues to run down here, there will not have to be another snap on this ball game. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin Video Production LLC of Cashton Football. My thanks going out to Brad Beaver, the head coach, allowing us to come up here into the stands, into the booth for the broadcast. And thanks to Kobe Pfaff here on my left for his help in helping me with some of the names on the tackles and the players and pronunciation and all that great stuff. Once again, the final score, 28-12. Cashton picks up the win here in spring football and moves their record to 4-0. Have a great week, everyone. We hope to see you again real soon, right back here on the Gridiron. Have a great night.